Not landing a hanger.
We won't land on a hanger. There we go then.
There we are. All good. So what's the, do they radio them to start window? Is he doing that?
So that's what he's doing. So he's...
oh, here we go, here we go.
So they'll literally pull the cable tight. As soon as it's tight, they'll give the all-out signal. Away we go.
There we are.
So it'll be flat out from now.
Wow!
And there you go.
Oh my word, that's so quick! That's insane!
Certainly is.
Oh wow, that's
quite a rush, isn't it?
Such an amazingly fast lift into the sky. God. 800 feet already in what, about 3-4 seconds?
Yeah, no, it's not long. It's
and we're still not levelling out, just levelling out now at about 1,000 feet. Yeah, 1,100 feet. Wow, that's amazing.
You hear a bit of a clunk.
Is that the rope? Oh, there we go, that's the rope away.
That's the rope away.
Nothing's broken or fallen.
No, that's perfectly normal. We'll just convert that bit of speed to height. Oh, you did alright there, 1,300 feet.
That's fantastic. What an amazing thing. And it's so peaceful, isn't it, and quiet. That's
yeah, exactly.
the difference with a a powered aircraft. It's just
no, we're very lucky.
So peaceful.
Entirely different way of flying. So there you go. We started off down there about 30 seconds ago.
Yes, that's amazing.
So do you want to have a go?
Yeah, go on then.
Right then. So follow me through.
Okay.
There's a little bit of lift, I think, there. So we'll just do a little turn.
Do you find if over built-up areas you get a lot of hot air coming off?
Exactly right. You've got the sun
concrete
heating the houses as well as them obviously producing heat, and it just causes the air above it to rise, and away we go. Follow it with it. So
I'm watching the string.
Exactly. Yeah, I should probably pay more attention. Keep it dead straight for you. I'm looking at the variometer. You see the bottom left there?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's just gone into the vertical sort of upwards direction.
So we're getting a bit of lift.
So we're getting a little bit of lift. So if we're not coming down, it just gives me a chance to try and sustain us for a little bit, give you a chance to just get used to it more. And then once I've finished doing that, I'll hand it over to you and let you have a go. So I think I just need to open out a touch. I think it's just towards the middle of the field a little bit more. You can just feel there's a little wobble in the wings there.
Yes.
You can just feel it, and then usually the variometer takes about 2 seconds and it responds afterwards.
Okay.
So all I try and do is just do a tight turn in that position, just to hold us in that one little bubble of rising air.
And that's the trick, just trying to find those columns of air and sit in them.
Exactly that. So the columns of air for thermaling, and then obviously if you've got a hill somewhere you tend to get ridge lift and sometimes mountain wave.
Yeah.
So the ridge, you just go back and forth along the ridge with the wind blowing up it. And then the mountain lee waves, slightly more sort of complicated concept, but in effect you saw them in a very similar way to the ridge. There you go, we're probably just about holding our level. It just extends the flight if nothing else. Which for 5:15 on a day that was meant to be thunderstorms.
Well, we've not done badly, really. You can't complain with the weather at all, can you?
Cannot complain, one iota.
Considering this morning, I bet you thought you were going to get no flying done at all.
Exactly right.
No, it's been a fantastic day.
Good. So I'm just going to re-trim it there. It's a little bit more trim just whilst I'm establishing the turn. So I'm just going to talk you through what I'm doing, and then I can hand over to you. You can do a few turns.
Okay.
But hopefully you've been feeling the size of the movement I've been making. Use quite a lot of rudder.
Yes.
Compared to anything you've flown before.
Yeah.
So the main thing is stick and rudder together. So if you want to level up, just use them literally almost equal amounts. And then, if in doubt, put everything in the middle, and then work out what you need to do.
Okay.
And the string basically points at which rudder pedal you need to push. So if I hold on too much right rudder, you see it pointing at your left foot.
Yes.
So it just means just give it a hint of left rudder, and it'll all come right again.
So you're trying to keep the string in the middle?
Yeah, just because it means as the air flows over the wing is dead straight, and you're getting less drag off the fuselage. Right, so obviously the most important thing we do is look out, as you know from all your flying you've done.
Yes.
So we scan the full field of view, looking above and below the horizon as well as on it. We just pause from now and then, just to stop the movement in our eye, and just to see if we see anybody else. If you do see anyone, let me know and I'll do the same for you.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up and I'm going to hand it over for you to do a couple of turns before we maybe do a little chandelle if you'd like to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why not?
Alright, so great. So you have control.
Okay, control.
You'll throw in at the deep end, I'll just re-trim it, there you go.
Okay.
So just follow me through a second, just about there, that's the right attitude.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so try turn, have a good look out, and then stick and rudder to the left, centralise, and just ease back to hold the attitude.
So just the same as...
Just the same as you would in your power, but you'll see it's very responsive.
Yeah, very responsive.
That's nice, it's good to see you moving your feet as well. Most power pilots, that takes a little while to come. You feel the air just feels a bit soggy there.
Yeah.
That's just because A, you're a little bit slow, but also we just come out the edge of a little bit of lift. So actually you're getting some of the sort of the turbulence on the edge of the thermal just bouncing you around slightly.
I'm watching that string, I'm obsessed with the
Hey
string.
mate, this is brilliant. I'm glad to see it. You see an amazing view today. You can actually see some of, in the far distance now, you see the windmills, they're out on the east coast.
Yeah.
So you can see an awful long way. Elliott, you're a natural, you're going to have to come back and do some more.
It's very kind of sensitive, isn't it? It really is just sort of
So
touch
just
it.
remember, stick and rudder together. So if you move the stick to the right at all, when you're trying to sort of level up your turn, just a bit of rudder as well,
Yeah.
back the other way. So it becomes intuitive over time. So try to turn to the right. Have a good look around there. So you see how you have to change the attitude quite markedly. You have to sort of, you go from holding a fair bit of back pressure, back to neutral and a slight forward pressure, and then back again the other way.
That's lovely.
Good,
It's a really nice feeling.
good. That's good. There's just a little bit of lift just bouncing around with us. It's lovely. It's great. Good job. So I've been doing our what we call the Hazel checks ready for aerobatics.
Yeah.
So I've been doing all of those. We've just done the good look out where you did the right and the left there. So if you like, we'll go into a loop and a chandelle, shall we?
Yes.
All right,
Absolutely.
so
Let's
follow
do it.
me
You're
through.
in control.
Right, so follow me through if you like.
Okay.
So we've had a good look out. Everything else is done. Just make sure you got hold of all your cameras.
Yep.
Away we go.
Oh, get some airspeed up. Down we go.
That's about 90, 95. Gently back.
Oh!
And then up and over the top.
Oh! Okay, everything's upside down. That's amazing. Oh, the G's are quite. That's a.
Yeah, you're pulling about 3G at the moment. And then
Oh!
into a sort of halfway between a chandelle and a stall turn.
Oh man! Oh!
There you go, Elliott.
Yeah, that's very good. I think I'll have the one bacon sandwich. Oh dear. That's fantastic. What a lovely way to spend the day.
Yeah, no, it's, we're very lucky. Very privileged to have the use of the air. So we're just going to come around on the circuit. If you want to follow me through, you're more than welcome.
Okay, we'll do.
So I'm going to have a minimum of 55 and up to 60 knots as my sort of approach speed. And then all I do is I control the rate of descent using the air brakes on the left blue lever. That was a helium balloon. If I'd have seen that earlier, we could have had that.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's
Yeah.
to the left. Yeah, just as
Exactly right. I've managed to catch one once. So excellent. So I've had a good look out to the right, check it's all clear on final approach. Then all we do is literally keep this side of the bus, just as the circuit pattern. Then
And
once the wings
it's the
are-
same as a power play in the circuit.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Yeah. It's the same principle. Obviously, the only thing we haven't got is the power to go around. So
Yes.
that's why we have a slightly steeper descent.
One go.
Exactly. So we have a bit of extra speed, because that just allows us the opportunity to change and reassess if need be. I'm using the Perry track there, so as we get near the ground, I look to the far horizon, hold it level until we touch down.